India has been one of the success stories for San Francisco, as the Indian market is expected to reach its pre-pandemic level of arrivals this year. Hubertus Funke, Executive Vice President and Chief Tourism Officer of San Francisco Travel Association, who was in India recently, tells India Outbound that not only is India the third largest international market, but also one which is uniquely distributed across various segments of travelers. Funk adds that San Francisco is an ideal destination for luxury travelers and that the city has been at the forefront of sustainable tourism for many years.
Great time for India, frankly. It's been one of our success stories. In 2019, we had about 210,000 visitors from India, and we're expecting to match that number again by the end of this year. So in terms of the size of the Indian market, it is our third largest overseas market for 2023, so it's a really exciting time for us to be back here in India. Again, I think right now, from what we're seeing, India will be the first overseas market to recover fully in terms of visitor volume in 2023, matching the numbers from 2019. As I mentioned, it's the third largest overseas market for this year, so I think we're seeing a lot of potential out of India, and we're also expecting continued growth over the next few years, which is really great to see. Double-digit growth anticipating for the next couple of years. 2019 again was a record year for us in terms of people visiting San Francisco. We had about 26 million visitors in 2019. We're about at 23 million visitors, a little bit over 23 million visitors for 2023. So we're on the right path. We've been committed to the India market for quite some time now. We were the first US destination to have established a presence in the market in 2007. Back then we already acknowledged and realized that there's a lot of growth potential out of India. And we're seeing that potential to continue now. As I mentioned, 2023 will be the year where India will come back to the 2019 numbers. And what we really wanted to do during this trip is reconnect with the market. We'll have key meetings here with media, with trade partners, airlines. We have a lot of programs going on for the Indian market, a big campaign right now that is in the marketplace in partnership with Air India. So we really want to bring back and talk about all the new things in San Francisco and reconnect with the marketplace. There's a lot to promote. We have a full schedule of events again, whether it's music festivals, art exhibitions, a lot of things going on in the city that I think really resonate with the Indian visitor and what Indian visitors are looking for. So this is really something that we will continue to talk about. And the unique thing about India as a source market is, as you look at different visitor segments, whether it's visiting friends and family, business travel or leisure, the leisure visitor, those are all really represented. I think the unique thing that we see in the Indian market is that oftentimes it's blendings. We have people who visit friends or relatives that may add additional time in San Francisco to enjoy themselves and experience the region and the city. If it's a business traveler who attends a convention or a business meeting, we also see them oftentimes extending their stay in San Francisco or the region. So it's, I think, a really uniquely positioned market for us. You can certainly have those classic luxury experiences from 5-star hotels, Michelin star restaurants. Everything is available in San Francisco, but we also often talk about the California luxury, which means that you can be in an urban environment in the morning and you can be in a national park in the afternoon or the other way around. So I think there's a lot to do and a lot that is very appealing to visitors who are looking for these very unique experiences. Certainly not a fad in San Francisco. I think San Francisco has been at the forefront of sustainability in the United States for many, many years. In fact, the city implemented a climate action plan a few years ago that has very aggressive goals to meet when it comes to carbon emissions, when it comes to food management, waste management, when it comes to other initiatives relative to sustainability. A lot of the buildings in the city are LEED certified. One prominent building is our convention center, which is LEED Platinum certified. It's the greenest and most sustainable convention center in the world. So a lot of the businesses in San Francisco have already adopted these sustainability efforts for many, many years. And I think the city is really doing a lot when it comes to meeting these goals. Our public transportation system has one of the greenest fleets in North America.